there. Welcome to our cozy English corner again. I hope you're somewhere comfortable, maybe with a cup of tea or walking outside with your headphones on. How are you doing today, George?
I'm doing all right, thanks. A little bit sleepy, a little bit thoughtful, which feels perfect for today's topic, actually.
Oh, why perfect?
Because we're talking about health, and I'm currently thinking that I probably need more sleep, more vegetables, and fewer emails.
Oh, that's so relatable. I feel like half of modern health is just please sleep more and look at your phone less.
That sounds about right.
All right. So, yes, today we're going to talk about health in English. Not in a scary medical way, don't worry. More like real life. How we feel, what we do to stay okay, and the little things we try when life gets stressful. And of course, we'll give you lots of natural phrases you can steal for your own English.
And before we jump in, if you enjoy learning English through these natural, cozy conversations, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us keep creating for you.
All right, let's start simple. When someone asks you, how's your health? Or how are you feeling these days? What's the first thing that comes to your mind, George?
Honestly, I usually think about energy. Not just, am I sick or not, but do I feel tired or okay? For me, health is very connected to energy levels.
Yes, me too. We often think of health as no illness, but in everyday life, it's more like, do I feel heavy or light, calm or stressed, alive or like a potato?
The International Health Scale, from potato to alive.
Exactly. Put that in a textbook. But seriously, when you talk about health in English, you don't always need medical vocabulary. You can use simple things like, I feel tired, I feel weak, I feel okay, I feel great, I don't feel like myself today.
Or I've been feeling under the weather, which is a very common expression. It means you feel a bit sick, a bit low energy, but not necessarily seriously ill.
Yeah, I love that phrase, under the weather. It sounds so poetic.
English is secretly poetic sometimes.
So, if I ask you right now, how healthy is your lifestyle, honestly, what would you say?
Hmm. I'd say it's not perfect, but not terrible. I walk a lot. I try to eat reasonably well. I drink a lot of water, but I definitely sit in front of a screen too much. And I sometimes go to bed way later than I should.
Ah, the just one more email problem.
Exactly. And you, Anastasia, what's your current health situation?
I'm a work in progress. I have these moments when I'm very healthy. I stretch, I drink herbal tea, I go to bed early, I feel like a wellness goddess. And then I have days when I eat cookies for breakfast and forget what sunlight is.
That sounds very human.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a balance. Maybe that's the key word, finding balance. Not perfect, just better than yesterday.
I like that. And I think it's a good mindset word for our listeners. I'm trying to find a balance. Very natural phrase. You can say, I'm trying to find a balance between work and rest, or I'm trying to find a balance between healthy food and treats.
Yes, and health is really all about that. For example, food. People often ask, what should I eat to be healthy? But in reality, it's more about the routine. What do you eat most of the time? What do you do every day?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Your daily habits, not just the special days.
Curious. So, what does a healthy-ish day look like for you?
Okay, let me think. On a good day, I wake up, drink some water, and try not to look at my phone for the first few minutes. Then I have a simple breakfast, usually something like oatmeal or eggs and some fruit. I walk a bit, do my work, and I try to stand up and stretch every hour. In the evening, I like to take a walk if the weather is okay. Then I read instead of scrolling endlessly.
That actually sounds like a very good day.
That's the ideal version. The real version sometimes includes too much coffee and too many snacks.
Yes, the famous snack black hole. You just appear in the kitchen and you don't know how you got there.
Exactly. 1 second you're working, the next second you're standing in front of the fridge like, how did I teleport here?
So relatable. What about your healthy gay, Anastasia? Okay, on a good day, I start with water and a few deep breaths. Sometimes I stretch or do a tiny bit of yoga, like 5 minutes, nothing dramatic. For breakfast, I try to eat something real, not just coffee. Maybe toast with avocado or yogurt with fruit. I feel really good when I eat something colorful.
Eat the rainbow, as they say.
Yes, exactly. During the day, I try to go outside, at least for a short walk. If I stay inside all day, my mood goes down. And in the evening, I like to have a calm dinner, no rushing, and then something relaxing, a book, a show, or talking to someone I love.
That sounds very nurturing.
I'm learning to be more gentle with my body, not just push it.
I think that's a big shift for many people. We grow up hearing push harder, work more, don't be lazy, but we rarely hear rest well, listen to your body.
Yes. And then our body sends us messages headaches, tiredness, bad sleep. It's like, hey, hello, something is wrong here.
That's a good expression too. Listen to your body, very natural. You can say, I'm trying to listen to my body more, or my body is telling me to slow down.
Let's talk about stress for a moment, because modern health is not just about do you have a cold? It's also about how stressed are you on a normal day?
Yes, that's huge. Stress affects sleep, digestion, mood, everything.
How stressed are you these days, George?
I'd say I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not falling apart, but I do feel that my mind is often too full. Too many tabs open.
Brain with 35 tabs.
Exactly. And I think a lot of listeners can relate.
What do you usually do to take care of your mental health?
I try to have some quiet time every day, even 10 or 15 minutes. No phone, no talking, just sitting, walking, or breathing. I also try to set boundaries with work, close the laptop at a certain time, and walking helps a lot. Just going outside and moving my body clears my head.
I love that phrase, set boundaries. It's when you say, this is my limit, right? Time, energy, attention.
Yes, you can say, I'm trying to set boundaries with my work hours, or I need to set boundaries with my phone use.
For me, mental health is very connected to how I talk to myself. If I say, you're lazy, you're not doing enough, I feel terrible. If I say, you're doing your best, it's okay to rest, I feel more calm.
Self-talk is very powerful.
And it's a nice English expression too. Be kind to yourself. You can say, I'm trying to be more kind to myself. Or, at the end of the day, I need to be kind to myself.
Curious, do you have any small mental health rituals?
Yes. When I feel overwhelmed, I like to make a cup of tea, sit by the window, and just look outside for 5 minutes. No music, no phone. Just breathing and noticing little things. The sky, people walking, the shape of the trees. It kind of brings me back to the present.
That's beautiful. Very grounding.
And sometimes I also cry in the shower. That's another mental health ritual.
Very honest and actually completely normal.
I think sometimes we forget that emotional health is part of health. We say, I'm fine when we're not, but it's okay to say, I'm not okay today.
Yes, even in English, you can say, I'm having a rough day, or I'm a bit down today, or I'm not feeling my best, but I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there. I like that one. It means you're struggling, but you're still trying, still holding on.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about something very practical for our listeners. How to talk to a doctor or a friend about basic health things in English.
Yes, that's super useful.
Imagine you're not feeling well and you need to explain it. You don't need complicated words like gastroenterology. You can use simple, clear sentences.
For example, I've had a headache for 2 days. I feel dizzy. I have a sore throat. My back hurts. I've been coughing a lot.
Or emotional things. I've been very stressed lately. I've been feeling anxious. I have trouble sleeping. I wake up tired.
All of these are very natural and clear.
And if you're talking to a friend instead of a doctor, you can make it softer. I haven't been sleeping well. I've been kind of stressed these days. I feel low on energy.
And a nice phrase to show empathy is take care of yourself, or make sure you rest, or let me know if you need anything.
Yes, those are good to use with people you care about.
Let's talk a bit about exercise, not in a scary gym way, but in a realistic way. What does movement look like for you, Anastasia?
Okay, full honesty, I'm not a gym person. I've tried, I really have. I bought the shoes, the leggings, the water bottle, and then my motivation stayed at home.
That sounds familiar for many people.
But I love walking. Walking is my main form of exercise. I also like dancing in my kitchen. Very professional, very advanced. And sometimes I do short workouts on YouTube, but I prefer things that feel playful, not like punishment.
That makes sense. Movement as joy, not as punishment.
Exactly. What about you?
I'm also more of a walking person. I walk a lot. It clears my head, helps my body, and it's easy to do. I also stretch a bit, and sometimes I do light exercises at home. Nothing extreme. I'm not training for the Olympics.
Same. I'm training for the I want to feel okay in my body Olympics.
You know, many learners might want to say in English, I want to get in shape, or I want to be healthier. And that's a very common topic.
Yes, get in shape means you want to improve your fitness. You can say, I'm trying to get in shape, or I really need to get back in shape after the holidays.
And another nice phrase is take it step by step, not all at once. You can say, I'm trying to live healthier, but I'm taking it step by step.
I love that attitude because sometimes when people start a healthy lifestyle, they go from zero to crazy. Like, from tomorrow, I'll wake up at 5, run 10 kilometers, meditate for 40 minutes, eat only salad and never look at sugar again.
Yes, the classic New Year, New Me plan that lasts 2 days.
Exactly. I think it's more sustainable to say, I'll drink more water, or I'll walk 20 minutes a day, or I'll go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Small things.
Because small, consistent changes are usually what actually stay.
Also, health is different for everyone. For some people, running is fantastic. For others, it hurts their knees. Some people love salad. Some people hate it. Some need more sleep. Some need less.
Yes, health is very personal, and we should be careful not to compare too much.
Exactly. That's another useful phrase. Listen to your body and do what works for you. You can also say, everyone is different, or what works for me might not work for you.
I think it's also important to say that if you have serious health problems, physical or mental, it's always better to talk to a doctor, therapist, or professional.
Yes, definitely. What we're doing here is a friendly conversation, not a medical consultation.
Exactly. But this conversation can help you talk about health in English if you ever need to.
Let's give our listeners a few ready-made sentences they can use about daily health habits.
Good idea.
You can say, I'm trying to drink more water. I'm trying to cut down on sugar. These days, I'm focusing on getting enough sleep. I go for a walk every evening. It really helps me relax.
And also, I'm trying to eat more home-cooked food. I'm trying to find a balance between work and rest. I've been feeling much better since I started exercising.
Yes, these are simple but powerful sentences.
You know, when we talk about health in different cultures, there's some interesting differences. For example, in some cultures, people go to the doctor very quickly. In others, they wait and wait until things get serious.
Yes, my family is more like, drink tea, you'll be fine.
The tea solution.
To be fair, tea does help emotionally.
True. There's also a cultural difference around talking about mental health. In some places, it's still very taboo. People feel ashamed to say, I'm depressed or I have anxiety.
Yes, and that makes me sad because mental health is just health. The brain is part of the body. It's okay to say, I'm struggling, I need support.
If you're listening and you feel that way, you're not alone. Many people around the world feel like that. And asking for help is not weakness, it's strength.
I think one of the kindest sentences in any language is, it's okay to slow down.
Yes, we live in a world that says, do more, be more, achieve more. But our bodies sometimes just whisper, rest, please.
And if we don't listen to the whisper, it becomes a scream.
Exactly. A headache, burnout, illness. The body finds a way to say, enough.
When you feel that you're close to burnout, what helps you the most?
3 things: sleep, silence, and nature. If I sleep well for a couple of nights, spend some time in silence, and go to a park or forest, I start to feel human again.
Sleep, silence, and trees. That sounds like a perfect recipe.
And you?
For me, it's connection. If I'm close to burnout, I need someone safe to talk to, a friend, a therapist, or even just writing a message to someone who understands. And then, like you, I need nature, a walk by trees or water, and music that feels soft.
That sounds very healing.
It's funny. Health often seems like a very physical thing, but conversations like this show that it's emotional, social, cultural, mental, everything.
Yes, health is like a web. Sleep affects mood, mood affects food affects energy, energy affects relationships, and so on.
And in the middle of that web is you, trying your best.
To everyone listening, your health journey is your own. You don't have to be perfectly healthy to start caring about yourself a bit more. Small steps count. A glass of water counts. A 10-minute walk counts. Going to bed earlier counts.
Yes. And also, laughing counts. Joy is healthy too. Watching something funny, talking to someone who makes you smile, that's also good for your heart.
What about you, our listeners? Tell us in the comments, how do you take care of your health these days? What small habits help you feel better? We'd really love to hear your thoughts.
You can write in simple English. For example, I try to drink more water and walk every day. I go to bed before midnight because I need sleep. I feel better when I talk to my friends. This is your real-life writing practice and a way to reflect on your own health.
Before we finish, let's quickly repeat a few useful expressions from today that you can use in your own English. Under the weather, feeling a bit sick or low energy. Get together, meet, usually socially. Catch up, share news with someone. Find a balance, not too much, not too little. Set boundaries, decide your limits, and protect them. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel physically and emotionally. Take it step by step. Do things slowly in small stages. Get in shape, improve your physical condition, and be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with understanding, not harsh judgment. At the end of the day, when you think about everything.
If you liked this episode, subscribe, leave a like, and share it with someone who's also trying to live a little healthier and practice English at the same time. It really helps our little studio grow.
And it helps us keep making these cozy conversations for you.
That's all for today. Remember, stay kind, stay curious, and take care of your body and your mind.
See you next time, friends.